What's up? It's that watch guy. Got ourselves here a pocket watch, vintage 1923. As you can see, that's the movement. We're going to be doing some restoration here. You get that off with one of these little guys, and then you just pop it. This is weird because it's octagonal. Never seen an octagonal watch, only in movies, so that's shocking. You know where to do it because you can see the tool marks from where the cavemen did it. So if you just follow that, then you'll know. But you got to pay attention. Otherwise, you can't get in. And you got to get in to be able to fix it. So that's the thing. So we're going to do a full strip on this. We're going to do it responsibly. Um, I'm going to do it, of course, using the right tools. And this here is what you want to be careful with because it'll blow everywhere. So make sure it's not wound. That's what I meant, the mainspring. Make sure your mainspring's not wound before you start taking this bad Larry off. Because if you do, you're going to blow out. And those are the only two screws connecting it to the frame. So, yeah. I I don't know if you're gonna like this or not. I can guarantee you're gonna like it. It's like Men's Warehouse actually. But first you just have to get a feel for it. See, it's cold, it's stainless steel. Because if you feel it, then you can understand how to get inside of it. And that's with most things in life. So just a little bit of information there. So I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do here. I guess I need to take the front case off because I need to take the hands off. So I'm gonna look for that caveman mark. Use my tool. Just a little click. You don't want to be an asshole and pop it off because that will do you dirty. So there you go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. It's just like you're giving yourself an injection. Estrogen. I do a lot of estrogen injections. Anyway, so here it is. Look at it. This is beautiful. This is pristine. This is a pocket watch that you don't want to ruin. So if I was to ruin this right now, not only would that be stupid, but it would be a waste of legacies and generations. So it's incredibly important that I treat this watch correctly and I actually um, fix it right. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, yeah, actually, a horrible idea. Don't try to put a movement holder on a watch for this. You should just take the hands off first. And that's what I recommend. Because if you have no hands, then you have no plans. But you need to remember that. So, anyway, I'm just going to take the hands off first so that way I don't have to continue to fuddle with it. See, I'm going to take it like that. As you can see, the hands actually do work. This is a functioning mechanical watch. It is not a prop, ladies and gentlemen. It is not a banana. It is not anything effusive. It is a mechanical watch. And I'm going to put it at 12 here, and that's going to be for hand manipulation. Not sleight of hand, not hand manipulation, but so I can get the hands off. That's what I mean by hand manipulation. If you do this and use a hand tool, I highly recommend you don't actually put it on the dial because you're going to scratch the dial. And again, that's going to make you an asshole. So don't do that. You have to use a virgin sheath or tin foil. Don't use tin foil either. I took them off like this because I'm a professional. A lot of people don't realize that I'm a professional horticulturist. So, what that means is that I'm really specialized in anything botanist. And so, if it's botany or it has anything to do with it, I can really help. Basically, I'm a botanist. So, yeah. Anyway, I took the hands off. It's important you get this little handoff right because if you don't get the little handoff right, then you can't get the big handoff right. And you're not going to get a touchdown. You're not going to get anything. You're just going to get a broken watch. Nobody wants a broken watch. Even Matthew McConaughey would say that. He'd say, all right, all right, all right. No, it's all wrong, all wrong, all wrong. But in this case, I got it right. Just going to plop it down. See, now you can see big hand, little hand, little hand. 3 hands. All right. So at this point, this has been rendered inert because it has had the hands taken off of it. And if you know that anything without hands isn't dangerous per se, unless it's a seal. Seals are very fast animals. All right. So I'm gonna do this again. Horrible idea. Like I said, you don't want any contact with the dial, and you're gonna completely, absolutely ruin this. Luckily for me, I'm again a skilled horticulturist, so I wouldn't do this like this without gloves or finger cots. I'm doing it because again, I'm a horticulturist, so I understand this, and also I'm going to completely clean this watch before I do anything. So it doesn't really matter because it's going to be cleaned. I know some people are going to say, "Oh, it matters." It doesn't matter. You're an idiot. No, I'm just kidding. You're not an idiot. You're very intelligent. I'm not very intelligent. That's the problem. But anyway, that's why you have to do these screws in order. Mhm. Yeah, it's good. So you need to put the screws in order. That's what the little mat's for. Okay. So I'm going to take these off one by one. And if you think back to it, this all goes back to Paul Revere because it's one with my land,